The Nash files, motives. All is mental. Thoughts equal cause. Experience equals effect. Equality and unity are facts. Innocence is a fact. Although tempting, analyzing the motivations of a seeming body identity person is a trap. Here's how the trap works. First, you believe that analysis of the unreal is possible, and off you go. Second, you believe that a judgment is also possible, so you work hard, counsel, and/or gossip with your other friends or professionals maybe, and eventually hone in on a conclusion about the other. Third, you declare your judgment and correction, and then smile sternly yet approvingly at yourself, having clearly invoked and self-affirmed your grandiose healer, savior, leader identity. And then you set out to fix the other. Well, that all seems harmless enough, and maybe even helpful, right? Well, perhaps. Let's look a bit deeper into the aspects of the process. In so doing, we might just grasp the purpose, and therefore the identity driving the effort. Note, the numbers first, second, third imply an order in a process, so they must be real, says the ego. But keep in mind that these steps, although combined and doubly fortified by being labeled as process, are still all just effect, chosen behavior and accompanying experience, driven by cause, the identity thought, in this case ego. So let's take a deeper look at the trap aspects. First, people in your life are not bodies. That you see bodies is the most glaring evidence that you're playing in fiction, therefore unreality. You're asleep. No, that does not make you evil, just confused. So the first trap aspect is very easy to see, but to the ego, ludicrous. This is because the ego's purpose is to validate and fortify the idea of separation, your specific separation from everyone and everything. Remember that the ego is the default identity program that comes with every avatar, so it's just doing what it was programmed to do, and you've chosen to listen to it again. Not good, bad, right, or wrong. We're just looking at cause and effect here. Second, continuing in your unchecked assumption that you are a body surrounded by bodies from trap aspect 1, you go to your friends and other authorities and seek validation of your desired perspective, and you do this by leading the witness, or in other words, making a series of statements, desired judgments, in the form of questions. Ego only wants one outcome. Separation is real. The problem is real. You are a body. Deal with it. But to the ego identity, it seems to yourself that you are merely asking questions, which in and of themselves cannot be seen as a bad thing, right? This is your apparent ego identity exhibiting the face of innocence, but to yourself alone, carefully fortifying your healer, savior, leader, preferential self-concept as you brought along. Third, it is not that you should not judge. It's that you can't. Judgment is wholly sloppy intellectually. How could you ever gather the entire data set of anything while looking at your life as if you are a character in your favorite movie? Well, you can't do that. So now we've exposed three aspects of the healer's pursuit of understanding, motivation, and healing other people, and how it's all fictitious. So how does it work? How do you heal another person? Well, you're never healing anyone else. You're always and only healing yourself, especially if you call yourself any of those things, healer, savior, or leader. Healing is always internal, meaning in your mind. If you think you're seeing problems in another person, you're actually seeing them in you. And it might take a little courage initially for you to own and wade through the fearful thoughts that follow that realization. Your acceptance of the idea that it's already done will speed you along. Seeing others as innocent will wake you up from the Earth Avatar program. That was just a dream. Of course, the ego has no interest in that particular conclusion, because what's the point? That makes you responsible for your life, and who wants that, right?